ordered over 100 pounds of items from Azure Standard as my very first haul, and I'm so excited to share with you guys, so stay tuned for this unboxing. These are my 6 boxes that hold 106 pounds of goodies. I really like that they recycle their boxes, and it seems like they really packed them inside, so let's check to see what's inside. I just wanted to show you this box right here, which was the first one I opened up, just so I can share to see how everything looks like when you first open it up. And here I have some carrots and some garlic, and I don't know what's down there, but let's get everything out on the table first. Now that everything is opened up, we're gonna be starting with things that need to be refrigerated because it's been almost 2 hours since I picked up my order. But if you hear anything in the background, it's just my dog. He is chewing on his yak chew just to keep him a little bit entertained since he was very excited for this order. I will be putting all the prices out on the screen and some up close shots just so you guys can see what everything looks like up and close. So let's get started. This right here is the Bread for Life starter to make your own sourdough bread. I've never made it before. I've been so intimidated by everyone who makes these beautiful breads, but I decided to give it a shot. Hopefully I'm able to make my very first bread soon. With that, I did get this bread flour. This is the whole red wheat, and it was in the same listing as the Bread for Life starter as kind of like a guide of what flour to use for your bread, so I decided to get a 10-pound bag of that. Moving on to the Stacy's tortillas, I've seen so many of you guys list this right here, and you guys really seem to enjoy it, so I decided to buy these as well and make my own like breakfast burritos, freeze them so I can have them for whenever I need them. Right here is soybeans. These are organic, and I want to make my own plant-based milks. I've done it in the past with coconut and almonds, but I wanted to venture out into soybeans and eventually make my own tofu. Hopefully. Here I got condensed coconut milk because the holidays are coming up and I do enjoy this in a lot of my desserts. However, I only got one because it is the first time I'm trying it out. Hopefully it's delicious and we'll see for the next order. Yellow cling sliced peaches. I'm obsessed with peaches. I only got one as well, but I did can my own peaches for the season. I believe I canned 8 quarts of peaches that I got when I went peach picking. So I'm excited to try this one out and just kind of like do a little bit comparison. I also got 3 cans of corn. They're organic. This is just to keep in the pantry for whenever I need it. I've been obsessing over these jars, seeing everyone's hauls. This is 1.5 pints. And for this, I'm gonna be storing a few like raisins, craisins, pumpkin seeds, any of that in these jars, and it's 12. And it's really sturdy, it's really heavy. For some reason, I thought they were gonna be smaller looking at the box, but now that I took one out, it's really heavy, and they do have the superb lids on top, and it's just beautifully crafted. I really like this. I'm gonna be possibly ordering another case of that. Organic yellow corn masa. I love making my own tortillas, but not just that. I also like making tamales. The holiday season is coming up, so I'm testing this out to see how I enjoy it, and we'll be making a bunch of tamales for the holiday season. Cheesecloth. I just needed another one because I'm gonna be making my own like plant-based cheeses. We have organic hazelnut extract because I'm gonna make my own coffee creamer. I'm trying to stay away from a bunch of store-bought stuff, especially things that have a lot of like stabilizers, gums, a lot of like different oils. They really upset my tummy, so that was the reason by buying a bunch of things that I can make my own homemade versions of. Here we have Vital Wheat Gluten. I've seen a few recipes which I'm so excited to try out, making my own plant-based like chicken and seitan. And this is just one product that I'm so stoked. 3 5-pound bags of organic carrots, along with 2 5-pound bags of potatoes. One is yellow, one is russet. My reason behind purchasing that is I'm going to be chopping everything up, blanching what needs to be blanched, and freezing into individual packets. And then here, my goodness, I thought it was going to be smaller. I don't know why, but this is a 5-pound bag of organic garlic. I grew garlic this year in the garden, but I think it was like maybe like 30 cloves, and I thought, wow, this is a lot. Even my husband was like, that's a lot of garlic. We don't eat that much garlic. I have 4 garlic heads left. I need that to replant garlic for this year because the ones I have do give me scapes, and I love scapes. They are so delicious. So with this garlic, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be chopping and freezing a bunch just to make it easier on my cooking for the year. Maybe I will actually plant some of these out in the garden. I don't know if I can with this, but I'm gonna try. These are soy curls, and I saw this one recipe on how to make this into kind of like chicken. I was really intrigued by it. I only got one. They do sell it also in a packet of 3. We'll try it out, see how it is, and maybe I'll buy 3 in my next order. I make a lot of Asian cuisine, and I only got the small version of the organic rice vinegar. I wanted to see how this was. I've never tried this brand before, but if I enjoy it, they do sell, I think it's like a gallon. I'll be buying the gallon for this for sure, but I wanted the small one also just so I can have the container, so I don't have to buy a new container or just, you know, use the big one every single time I need to use it. This is dark roast, yes. And I haven't tried any dark roast. I believe it's only amber that I've tried before in the past. But this was really interesting to me, and I had a lot of great reviews, so I wanted to try this one out. We have hydrogen peroxide just for some cleaning around the house. I was running out of vanilla. Holiday season is coming up, and I make a lot of things every single week that require vanilla, whether it's like a banana smoothie, whether it's like some dessert, or overnight oats. I make a lot of overnight oats as well, so this is good for that. Here we have some cacao powder, pumpkin seeds. These pumpkin seeds are organic and they are raw. Dried cranberries. I also have some Thompson raisins. Also got pitted prunes. My husband makes fun of me because I like prunes. He says I'm like an old lady, but I just really enjoy prunes. I could eat like 4 or 5 at a time. They're just so soft. They're slightly sweet. They're so delicious, and you don't need anything else. So good. So I got the apple pie mixture right here. So these spices, I don't know what's inside. It's just apple pie spice. Oh my God, it smells so good. I just went to McDonald's and got an apple pie since they are vegan. And that's the only thing I really get it from McDonald's, since it's pretty much the only thing I can eat. But I want to start making my own apple pies. So I'm going to be making apple pie filling, and hopefully throughout those winter months, I'll be making my own apple pies, fresh, with cleaner ingredients and no yucky stuff inside. I was running out of garlic powder. This is garlic granules. The powder and granules always get interchanged, whether it's depending on what brand and their labeling, but I don't like the powder form, like sugar powder. I don't like that form. I like the granules because it just makes it so easy when you're cooking. It doesn't clump, and I needed some. I only got 4 ounces. This should last us quite a bit since I do have now a lot of fresh garlic. One thing that I was really bummed about was I ordered a 2-gallon bucket. It didn't ship, which is weird because there was still some in stock. There was like 400 in stock when my order shipped, but I didn't receive it because it said, you know, it wasn't available, but I received the gamma lid for it. So now I'm gonna have to put this aside and wait for my next order until hopefully I receive my bucket. 5 pounds of coconut shreds. I will be making my own coconut milk with this, along with trail mix, granola bars, you name it. There's so many different things you can do with coconut shreds, and I am happy to run such a big bag. That was my very first haul from Azure Standard. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, let me know in the comments down below, and I will provide also a link for you guys if you do want to shop at Azure Standard yourself. Thank you so much, guys, and have a great day. Bye!